Now, if you're like me, you want to make sure that your home and your family are safe. But what happens in the event of an emergency or even a disaster? Well, we have some advice on how you can be better prepared. Now, if a major disaster were to strike, we should all have a go bag ready to go. This is essentially a nice big canvas bag that you're going to have at the ready to be able to put all this stuff in. Now, we looked at a lot of different lists that are out there. Remember that all of this gets customized for you and your family. So you really have to take this as a blueprint, but from there, you're gonna grow from it. Get a first aid kit. Put that inside your go bag. And one tip is keep it all in the original packaging so that dust doesn't get inside there and it will last longer. These multi-tools are a great idea because inside of it you've got screwdrivers and knives and pliers. So if you have to take something apart or put something together, it's ready to go inside your go bag. Things can get dusty in the case of a disaster, so some dust masks are a really good idea. And then things like a whistle in case you were to get separated or trapped and you had to notify somebody. This is an awesome thing to have at your ready. Water is very important. You know, it's recommended that for every person, you should have a gallon of water per day for up to 3 days. Now, if you're a family of 5, that's a lot of water, so you may have to make different arrangements because if you put that inside the bag, that's going to be tough to move. But you should have some bottled water at the ready. And a change of clothes. Maybe you've got an old pair of shoes that you were going to donate. Put that in the bag, and some jeans and a sweatshirt, sturdy clothes that in case you needed would be inside of there. And then, of course, flashlights, extra batteries. And then make sure that you've got a sleeping bag or blanket inside that bag and put it all in there. And make sure the bag is somewhere that's available. You don't want to throw this up in the attic because when it's time to go, it's time to go. Okay, now I want to talk to somebody about some safety devices and things that we should have in our homes right now that are easy to do and are affordable. So I'm here with Debbie Hansen from First Alert. Debbie, the word disaster is kind of a broad-based word and it can mean a lot of different things. Small disasters can happen in our homes. You guys have been in the protection business a long time. And I think that there are many of us that understand smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, but I think a lot of us don't understand how many we should actually have in our home.
Exactly, Lou. That really is the big issue. People know that they're supposed to have smoke alarms, and hopefully they know about carbon monoxide alarms, but placement and the proper amount is where we're lacking today. For example, NFPA states that a typical 3-bedroom home should have approximately 5 smoke alarms and 4 carbon monoxide alarms, meaning a smoke alarm in every bedroom, one on every single level, including the basement. And a lot of people just don't have those numbers. And today, there are so many different new technologies, new innovations, affordable innovations. The small one is the First Alert Atom. It's our small, little pint size, small as a votive candle, but has just as much punch as a typical smoke alarm, photoelectric for less nuisance, and then the new 10-year line. We are seeing many states start to put a requirement for a 10-year sealed lithium battery. And as you've seen right here, what we've done to First Alert is really streamlined all of our products with a huge breadth of line of 10-year sealed.
You guys also make some low-tech stuff that's a great way to keep your valuables safe.
Sure.
But with some twists in how they protect it, you guys build safes.
Correct. And some of those safes are pretty high-tech, actually, too.
Oh.
Today, you really want to look for a safe that's not just fire resistant, but water resistant, because there's a lot of our personal documents that cannot be laminated and you want to keep these safe. But people have their passports, their insurance papers, medical documents. It's affordable peace of mind, affordable innovation, and everybody should have it.
Being prepared starts with good communications. In the event you need to leave your home, it's important to map out an evacuation route so you can get everyone out safely. Be sure to plan and practice. Make it a fun exercise. Oh, and make sure you include that go bag in the equation. Pick a safe location to meet, either immediately outside your home or outside of your neighborhood if you need to go that far, in the event someone gets separated from the group. And if you have kids, remember, if the situation is alarming to you, imagine how frightened they might be. An emergency is an emotional event, especially for little ones. So take that into consideration. And lastly, if you have pets, make sure they're part of the plan too. Now, I realize that some of this information may seem basic, but you got to put it into practice. We don't have a go bag at our house. It's something I definitely want to do. Now, if you'd like more information about the products that we put in that go bag and also links to other information so that you can be better prepared, just go to our website, HouseSmartsTV.com.